People, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. More details are coming up, in respect to Abba Kyari's issue. Don't forget that before now, he was indicted by the FBI for his involvement in a scam and that he got some monies for bribe. And just fairly recently, we've heard also about his involvement in some drug trafficking deals like that with provable evidence from NDLEA. But the update right now is that his brother has also been roped into it. You'll be so shocked the huge amount of money the brother had collected from Hushpuppi, and this is traceable to the police reports that has been made public. And we're going to be looking at all of this in a jiffy. But before we do that, I would like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the police investigation have revealed how members of a syndicate led by international scammer Raymond Abbas, popularly known as Hushpuppi, paid 235 million 120,000 to a younger brother of the former commander intelligence response team Abba kyari. The probe also indicated that Kyari, a deputy commissioner of police, equally funneled 44 million naira to his brother's bank account in multiple transactions. However, the investigation report obtained by a correspondent on Monday failed to disclose whether Kyari's brother was acting as a proxy for his embattled elder brother, who is currently in custody of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. The DCP, who was suspended by the police last July for his alleged link to Hushpuppi, allegedly attempted to sell part of the cocaine which was seized from some drug dealers in Enugu while he was on suspension. The investigation report, which was submitted to the Attorney General of the Federation, disclosed that a total of 279,120,000 flowed to younger Kyari's bank account at various times from the cyber scam syndicate member Efe Martin's lead coordinator Sikiru Adekoya, Usman Ibrahim, and Hosiana Ali. It stated that Sikiru Adekoya has many times received money from Hushpuppi and Efe and has equally transferred money to Usman Ibrahim. Adekoya, after initial denial of having any financial transaction with both Hushpuppi and Efe Martins, eventually admitted receiving various sums of money to transfer into his GTB as the GTB bank. However, he could not offer reasonable explanation of what the sums were meant for and what he did with the monies. The network of Hushpuppi Internet Fraud Syndicate consists of Efe Martin as the lead coordinator, who through his company Efe Martin's Integrated Concept Limited has at various times transferred different sums of money to Sikiru Adekoya, Usman Waziri Ibrahim, Hosiana Allah. A junior brother to DCP Kyari is a major beneficiary of funds from Zenith Bank account of Hosiana Allah, from where he at different times received various sums totaling 218,120,000. He also received the sum of 44 million naira in multiple transactions from DCP Abba kyari. He was taken into custody by the NDLEA alongside 4 officers after he was indicted for dealing in drugs by the police. His accomplices include Sunday Uwa, ASP Bawa James, Inspector Simon Agrigba, and John Nugu, another officer. ASP John Umoru is said to be at large. Curiously, the Special Investigation Panel, which authored the report, did not invite or interrogate Kyari's brother about the huge sum of money deposited into his bank account by the fraud syndicate and the DCP. In its recommendation, the Force Disciplinary Committee, which reviewed the SIP investigation report indicted Kyari for violating the social media policy of the Nigerian police force by responding to the Federal Bureau of Intelligence indictment on his Facebook page without recourse to lay down procedure. Committee accused Kyari of hobnobbing with fraudulent characters violating the police professional ethics. For hobnobbing with fraudulent characters and violating the police professional ethics, the committee awarded Kyari the punishment of reduction in rank from DCP to ACP, stating that the evidence of 8 million naira bribe is circumstantial in that the bribe mainly was not paid into the officer's account, nor was any proceed of the bribe traced by the panel, much less linking the officer to any of such proceed. The FDC further said there was no evidence of direct fund transfer, Hushpuppi or Ife, into any of Kyari's accounts, but there were records of various fund transfer totaling 17 million naira, which originated from Ife Martins into the account of Usman Waziri, Hussaina Allah, and brother to DCP Kyari. Meanwhile, the force has intensified investigation into Kyari's link to criminal gangs and alleged involvement in money laundering as directed by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Malami had in his legal advice to the police leadership said a prima facie case of money laundering has been established against the former IRT commander. The advice read in part that there exists a prima facie case of conspiracy, collaboration, receipt, conversion, transfer, and or retention of proceeds of unlawful activities contrary to the provision of Section 15, 17, and 18 of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2004 and Section 17 of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission Act, Cap E1 Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 against DCP Abba kyari and other suspects in view of the overwhelming evidence showing the nature of his disguised financial transactions and activities with Abbas, Hushpuppi, Efe, Martins, Usman, Ibrahim, Watiri, Sikiru, Adekoya, Hosseina Allah, and Sharon Festus, who are all confirmed members of international internet fraud network. Although the fact and circumstances of this case is contained in the case file, sorry, I'll take that again. So, although the facts and circumstances of this case as contained in the case file are suggestive to money laundering offense against the CP Abba Kyari and his accomplices, namely Abbas, Hushpuppi, Efe Martins, Usman Ibrahim Waziri, Sikiru Adekoya, Hosseina Allah, and Sharon Festus. In order to successfully prosecute them, there is need for a more thorough dissecting and tracing of the suspected 33 proceeds of crime received by DCP Abba kyari directly or indirectly through the said accomplices. The AGF also ordered the police to trace the movement of money withdrawals from the various accounts linked to Kyari and his suspected accomplices, as well as the use of funds in purchasing physical assets and properties in order to clearly expose the disguised nature of the suspected proceeds of crime. Speaking on Tuesday, the NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi said investigation into Kyari's link to the drug group gang was still ongoing as the DCP was being interrogated by detectives. Wow. I mean, this is another one. This one is like ending the career of the Super Cop. And I don't know, though the recommendation of police in respect to the crime did not point to totally sacking him, but I think that with this other one coming from NDLEA, it may lead to his lead to the end of his professional career with the police force. And we're still waiting to see how the NDLEA detectives what they will have to say about him. In other words, the updates about his involvement in the drug trafficking deal. We'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you have to say about the new updates coming up, especially the involvement of his brother in the ongoing issue of scam with Hushpuppi? Let's interact in our comment section. Thank you very much.